You won't believe how one simple drink can reignite your body's own repair system, even as you age. Most people over 60 have no idea how powerful this is. Stay with me until the end. The last insight is what makes this drink truly transform your stem cells and your waistline. Let me start with a truly amazing fact that most people, including many doctors, simply don't realize. You were born with an incredible, built-in healing system, a hidden gift designed to regenerate and repair you from the deepest parts of your being. I'm talking about your stem cells. Now, I understand that phrase might conjure images of expensive, complex clinics or even controversial treatments, but please, hear me out. From the very moment you took your first breath, your body was naturally equipped with somewhere between 70 and 80 million stem cells. These aren't locked away in some distant, unreachable corner of your body. They are readily available, diligently stored in your bone marrow, tucked into your vital organs, intricately woven into your skin, and yes, they even reside right there within your body fat. Think of these stem cells as your body's personal, highly skilled construction and maintenance crew, always on standby, endlessly ready to rebuild, meticulously repair, and gracefully renew whatever parts of you need urgent attention. For many years, we were commonly told that humans didn't regenerate in the same dramatic way some animals do. You've undoubtedly heard those fascinating stories about salamanders effortlessly growing back entire limbs, or starfish regenerating lost arms with ease. And we looked at those examples and simply said, well, that's just them, it's not us. But I'm thrilled to tell you that old belief isn't entirely true anymore. Groundbreaking science has now unequivocally shown us that we absolutely do regenerate. We simply do it in a more subtle, often slower, yet equally profound manner. For instance, your liver possesses an incredible capacity to grow back from damage. Your lungs are continuously repairing themselves. Even significant parts of your brain can regrow new cells and connections, something that would have sounded like pure science fiction not very long ago. The key difference is that while we don't regrow an entire arm or leg, our bodies are constantly and tirelessly rebuilding themselves from within, patiently, cell by cell and tissue by tissue. So the question isn't whether you possess the astounding ability to regenerate. The truly vital question is this: are you consistently giving your body precisely what it needs to perform this amazing regenerative process optimally and efficiently, especially as you age? Now, here's where this conversation gets truly fascinating, and perhaps for some, a little uncomfortable. Those very same powerful stem cells that tirelessly work to heal and renew you, they're also involved in something you probably wish they weren't: storing fat. You see, when we consume more food and calories than our body immediately needs, that surplus energy has to go somewhere. Our bodies are remarkably intelligent and incredibly efficient. They certainly don't waste anything. So it diligently takes that excess energy and carefully tucks it away into your existing fat cells, essentially your body's convenient fuel tanks. But what happens when those existing fuel tanks are completely full, overflowing even? Your body doesn't just halt its operations. Instead, it calls upon those hardworking stem cells we just discussed and essentially signals, we need more storage space. And those accommodating stem cells readily oblige. They quite literally transform and become brand new fat cells. This profound cellular process is precisely why some individuals experience surprisingly rapid weight gain, even when they don't feel as though they're eating significantly more than usual. It's not merely the amount of food, it's crucially about how your body is intelligently responding at that intricate cellular level. However, and this is the vital takeaway, if stem cells can be instructed and guided to store fat, they can also, just as effectively, be told to do something entirely different and far more beneficial. They can be carefully guided toward deep repair, toward vital renewal, and most importantly, toward vigorously burning energy instead of hoarding it. And that powerful cellular level guidance, that clear instruction to your body, overwhelmingly comes from the wholesome foods and beneficial drinks you conscientiously choose every single day. Let me illustrate this with a clear everyday example. There are remarkable compounds found naturally in certain foods, what scientists refer to as bioactives, that actually communicate directly and powerfully with your stem cells. Take tomatoes, for instance. They contain a potent substance called lycopene. It's the very pigment that gives them their beautiful, vibrant red color, but it does far more than just look pretty. Lycopene has been scientifically shown to effectively keep fat stem cells calm and inactive. It essentially tells them, in a subtle yet firm cellular language, to stay quiet, don't create more fat, just rest and remain in reserve. Similarly, olives and their precious oil contain an extraordinary compound known as hydroxytyrosol. This particular bioactive is truly fascinating because it doesn't just help prevent additional fat storage, it actively encourages your stem cells to gracefully shift their primary focus into an essential repair mode, thereby helping your body rebuild healthy tissue instead of expanding your waistline. I understand it might sound almost too simple to be true. You might be thinking, are you telling me that something as humble as a tomato or a light drizzle of olive oil can genuinely influence what's happening deep inside my fat tissue? Yes, dear friend, that is precisely what I am telling you. And it's not some mystical magic. It is simply profound, elegant biology in action. These natural compounds act like tiny, sophisticated messengers. They travel diligently through your bloodstream, arrive at your various cells, and reliably deliver specific, beneficial instructions. The more you genuinely understand this intricate cellular communication, the more deeply you realize that every single meal, every nourishing snack, and every intentional sip you take represents a profound conversation with your own body. You are either consistently telling it to store energy and slow down, or you are empoweringly telling it to repair, renew, and speed up its healthy functions. So, if wholesome food possesses this incredible power, what about the drinks we choose? Well, that's where this story truly gets even better and more exciting. Because there's one particular beverage, one ancient, time-tested, and scientifically validated drink that elevates all of these principles to an entirely new, extraordinary level. I am, of course, talking about tea, not the overly sugary iced tea from a bottle you find in stores, nor the heavily processed concoctions filled with artificial flavors. I mean real, authentic tea, the kind that has been revered and consumed for thousands of years, from the tranquil mountains of China to the serene villages of Japan and across the lush hills of India. Tea is unequivocally one of the most extensively researched beverages on the entire planet, and what scientists have profoundly learned about its comprehensive benefits in recent years is nothing short of truly remarkable and life-changing. Let's begin our exploration with green tea, as that's likely the variety most people think of first. Green tea contains a powerful group of compounds called polyphenols. Within this esteemed group, there's one absolute superstar you should know about, even if you don't memorize its full name, EGCG. While I won't ask you to recall the technical abbreviation, what I truly want you to remember is the incredible work it does for your body. This remarkable compound has been scientifically shown to literally cut off the blood supply that feeds growing fat tissue, effectively slowing its expansion. It significantly reduces chronic inflammation throughout your body, a common culprit behind many age-related discomforts. EGCG also vigilantly protects your existing stem cells, ensuring they can perform their vital repair work without hindrance. Moreover, it even functions as a prebiotic, which means it lovingly feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut. And a healthy, balanced gut is absolutely fundamental for maintaining a robust, efficient metabolism, vital immunity, and even a clearer mind as you mature. But here's the part that truly holds paramount importance for our discussion today. Extensive research has powerfully demonstrated that the potent polyphenols found in green tea genuinely help you lose visceral fat. That's not just any fat, it's the truly dangerous, insidious kind. The fat you often can't see, the kind that wraps tightly around your vital internal organs, acting as a relentless furnace for inflammation. This dangerous visceral fat is directly linked to an increased risk of serious conditions like type 2 diabetes, debilitating heart disease, and even neurodegenerative illnesses like Alzheimer's. Now, you might be naturally thinking, okay, green tea sounds incredibly promising, but how much of a real difference can just one cup honestly make? That's a very fair and intelligent question, and the simple yet profound answer is consistent regularity. One single cup of green tea won't miraculously transform your entire health overnight. However, consistently enjoying 1 cup a day, every single day, over a period of weeks and months, that is precisely when your body truly begins to listen and respond in truly significant ways. Think of it much like steering a grand, majestic ship across the ocean. You wouldn't abruptly yank the wheel hard to one side. Instead, you'd make numerous small, steady, almost imperceptible adjustments over time. That is exactly what we are achieving here. We are gently but persistently giving your body small, consistent signals that accumulate and amplify over the long term. And green tea, in its fundamental form, is merely the exciting beginning. There's also matcha, which represents an entirely different level of profound potency and benefit. Matcha isn't simply brewed like regular tea. It's meticulously made from the entire tea leaf, which is carefully ground into an incredibly fine, vibrant powder. And here's the crucial secret to its exceptional power. Approximately a month before the leaves are harvested, the dedicated farmers painstakingly cover the tea plants with shade. Why this elaborate process? because when the plant is gently stressed by this intentional lack of direct sunlight, it dramatically responds by producing significantly more polyphenols, sometimes an astounding 30 times more, and occasionally even up to 300 times more potent compounds than what's found in regular green tea. This means that when you lovingly drink matcha, you're not just elegantly sipping tea, you're conscientiously consuming the entire nutrient-rich leaf, including all its beneficial fiber, along with an extraordinarily concentrated dose of those incredibly healing compounds. Studies have even bravely explored matcha's potential to target and mitigate cancer stem cells, the very kind that can contribute to tumors returning. Now, to be absolutely clear, I am certainly not suggesting that matcha is a direct cure for cancer, but I am unequivocally saying that its power is remarkably profound. And for anyone who is genuinely committed to preserving their precious muscle mass, diligently protecting their brain function, and consistently encouraging their body to renew and rejuvenate itself gracefully as they age, incorporating matcha into their daily routine is a gentle, incredibly delicious, and profoundly worthwhile ritual to thoughtfully adopt. Furthermore, we must explore oolong tea, which undergoes a partial fermentation process, and then pu'er tea, an intriguing variety that is fully fermented and often meticulously aged for several years, sometimes even decades. Many mistakenly assume that fermented teas somehow lose their beneficial compounds during this process. However, that assumption is simply not true. In fact, the wonderful process of fermentation actually creates new and unique beneficial compounds, and in some cases, it even introduces powerful probiotics, those live, beneficial bacteria that are absolutely essential for robust gut health. Pu'er tea, for instance, originates from a historical region in China that famously traded tea along the ancient Silk Road. To ensure the tea's survival during those incredibly long and arduous journeys, it was traditionally smoked and fermented. Today, modern researchers have enthusiastically discovered that pu'er tea powerfully activates brown fat, which is a very special type of fat that actively burns calories to generate heat and keep you warm. Additionally, it significantly reduces the undesirable formation of new fat cells. It's almost like drinking a natural metabolic reset in a single comforting cup. And if traditional tea isn't entirely your preference, or if you simply wish to add another robust tool to your daily health toolkit, then there's always coffee. Coffee is generously rich in a compound called chlorogenic acid, alongside a wonderful variety of other beneficial polyphenols. These compounds are truly remarkable. They vigilantly protect your vital stem cells, significantly boost your overall metabolism, and help your body process sugars far more effectively and gracefully. Even if you choose to skip the stimulating effects of caffeine and opt for decaf coffee, you are still abundantly receiving these profound health benefits. Caffeine itself does indeed provide a bit of a metabolic boost. It gently wakes up your brain and mildly stimulates your metabolism, but it's important to remember it's not for everyone. Some individuals tolerate it exceptionally well, experiencing a welcome surge of energy, while others may find it causes jitters or disrupts their sleep. The crucial point here is that the coffee bean itself, irrespective of its caffeine content, is brimming with powerful compounds that proactively support your health with or without that energetic buzz. Here's another fascinating detail that might genuinely surprise you. Even the temperature of what you choose to drink can make a measurable difference in your body's processes. When you consciously drink something cold, be it a refreshing iced tea, a simple glass of cold water, or any chilly beverage, it naturally makes contact with your stomach, and your body immediately detects that noticeable drop in temperature. And what does your ingenious body do in response? It swiftly activates your brown fat to efficiently warm things back up to your core body temperature. That intrinsic warming process actively burns calories. It's not a huge dramatic amount perhaps, but it's certainly enough to matter and make a consistent difference when you make it a regular habit. So, if you thoroughly enjoy a crisp iced tea or simply a tall, invigorating glass of cold water first thing in the morning, you are, quite unintentionally perhaps, giving your metabolism a gentle yet consistent nudge every single time. Now, I want to be absolutely clear about something fundamentally important. None of this advice is about harsh restriction. It's not about forcing yourself to give up the foods you truly love, nor is it about compelling yourself into some rigid, unsustainable diet plan. This is, at its heart, about addition. It's about mindfully adding in these powerful, scientifically backed drinks that harmoniously work with your body's own natural, brilliant systems. It's about making small, yet deeply sustainable changes that genuinely feel good. Changes that your body will not only accept, but enthusiastically respond to. Because here is the profound truth. Your body inherently wants to heal itself. It desperately wants to renew itself. It longs to stay strong, vibrant, and resilient, but it critically needs the right, consistent signals to do so. And those essential signals overwhelmingly come from what you consistently choose to put into it, not just once in a while, but reliably, every single day. Let me share something with you that most people simply don't talk about enough. And honestly, it's a vital piece of information I sincerely wish more doctors would explain to their patients. When we typically discuss body fat, we're usually picturing the visible kind, the soft contours around the belly, the gentle jiggle on the thighs, perhaps a little extra under the arms. That visible fat is what we call subcutaneous fat, and yes, it certainly plays a role in our health. However, there exists another, far more dangerous type of fat, and the alarming truth is, you can't see it at all. This hidden threat is known as visceral fat, and it resides deep within your body, intricately wrapped around your vital organs like a thick, constricting glove. And here's what makes it particularly insidious and perilous. You can appear slender, you can look perfectly healthy and fit on the outside, and yet still be carrying a significantly dangerous amount of this silent, hidden fat. Think of it this way. Imagine you're carefully packing a fragile light bulb to ship it somewhere. You place it in a sturdy box and lovingly surround it with just enough packing peanuts to keep it secure and safe, right? But now, imagine you continue to stuff more and more peanuts into that box, so many that they begin to exert significant pressure on the delicate light bulb itself, threatening to crack it. You then close the box, seal it tightly with tape, and from the outside, it still looks perfectly fine. Neat, compact, and untroubled. Yet inside, there's far too much dangerous pressure. That, precisely, is what visceral fat does. It packs itself relentlessly around your liver, your kidneys, your heart, your intestines. And when there's an excessive amount of it, it slowly begins to choke and impair the function of these essential organs. It grows alarmingly fast, it is highly inflammatory, and it frankly doesn't care whether you are visibly overweight or appear perfectly thin. It can unfortunately happen to anyone. One of the most surprising and often overlooked places where visceral fat can accumulate and betray its presence is in your tongue. Yes, you heard me correctly, your tongue. Recent studies meticulously examining the complex anatomy of the human tongue have revealed that it is comprised of 3 distinct and specialized sections. The tip of your tongue is typically nimble and flexible, expertly designed to help you taste and gracefully move food around your mouth. The middle section is predominantly muscle, strong, and actively involved in speech and swallowing. But the back third of your tongue, that crucial area, is uniquely marbled with fat, much like a quality steak. And here's the critical connection. When individuals begin to gain weight, even if they aren't outwardly heavy, one of the very first places that this extra dangerous fat gets discreetly stored is right there at the back of the tongue. Do you know what the first most common sign of this usually is? Snoring. Your loving partner might tell you that you've suddenly started snoring loudly at night, or you might even wake yourself up with a distressing gasp for air. This happens because when you lie down and your entire body deeply relaxes, that fat-laden tongue also relaxes, becoming heavier and softer, and it can dangerously block your airway. This condition is medically known as sleep apnea, and it is far more prevalent and serious than most people realize. But here's the crucial point to grasp. If your tongue is steadily gaining fat, it is a very strong and concerning indicator that your vital internal organs are likely also accumulating this dangerous visceral fat. It serves as an early, unmistakable warning sign that visceral fat is quietly and steadily building up, and it is a powerful signal that it's time to pay serious attention to your health. The remarkably good news, and I assure you there is indeed very good news, is that visceral fat responds exceptionally well and rapidly to the very kinds of simple, effective changes we have been discussing. Because it is metabolically active, it means it reacts quickly and favorably to thoughtful changes in your diet and overall lifestyle. When you begin to consistently drink healthy teas, when you actively support your gut health with beneficial nutrients, and when you wisely give your body the essential nutrients it truly needs instead of continually flooding it with empty, excess calories, that dangerous visceral fat begins to visibly shrink. You might not instantly see it vanish in the mirror, but you will profoundly feel the difference. You'll experience a tangible surge in energy. You'll sleep far better and more restoratively. You'll notice significantly less puffiness in your face and body, less persistent brain fog, and considerably less joint pain. That, my friends, is your body magnificently healing itself from the inside out. And that remarkable transformation brings me to something of utmost importance. Many people incorrectly perceive fat as an inherently evil substance that must be entirely eliminated from the body, but that perspective is simply not accurate or helpful. Fat, in and of itself, is not the enemy. In fact, your body absolutely requires fat to function optimally. It meticulously cushions your vital organs, it provides crucial insulation to maintain your body temperature, and it diligently stores energy reserves for those times when you genuinely need it. The core problem isn't the presence of fat itself. It's when fat goes into uncontrolled overdrive, when it begins to grow disproportionately and uncontrollably, when it becomes persistently inflamed and dysfunctional. What we are genuinely aiming to achieve here is not the complete eradication of fat. Instead, we are wisely endeavoring to tame it. We are striving to gently guide it back into its natural, healthy balance. And the most effective way we achieve this is by consistently communicating with it through the wholesome foods we intentionally eat, the beneficial drinks we thoughtfully choose, and the positive daily habits we diligently build. So, let's now talk about the practical application. How do you genuinely put this empowering knowledge into daily practice? Because knowing all of this insightful information is one thing, but truly living it and experiencing its benefits is an entirely different matter. And my sincere desire is for this to be something you can effortlessly begin doing, starting as soon as tomorrow morning. You certainly don't need to completely overhaul your entire life overnight. There's no requirement to meticulously throw out every item in your pantry or impulsively sign up for some complicated restrictive program. You simply need to build a straightforward, highly sustainable routine around a few incredibly key and impactful habits. Let me gently walk you through precisely what that beautiful, life-enhancing routine could effortlessly look like. Start your day, every day, with profound hydration. Before you even think about reaching for that first cup of coffee, before you check your phone for messages, before you engage in any other morning activity, consciously drink a full, generous glass of cold water. And when I say cold, I mean truly cold, not just room temperature. Remember what we thoughtfully discussed earlier? That invigorating cold water gently hits your stomach. Your body perceptively senses the immediate temperature drop, and in response, it cleverly fires up your metabolism to efficiently warm your system back up. It's a tiny yet powerful metabolic boost, but it expertly sets an incredibly positive tone for your entire day. It thoroughly wakes up your internal system, signaling to your body that it's time to actively move, to burn energy, and to gracefully renew. And let's be honest, most of us are a little bit dehydrated when we first wake up anyway. So this one simple habit, one revitalizing glass of cold water first thing, is an incredibly easy yet immensely powerful way to commence your day feeling alert and refreshed. Then, mid-morning after your initial hydration, make it a comforting ritual to brew yourself a calming cup of green tea, or if you're feeling adventurous, try a more potent matcha. If you've never experimented with matcha before, please don't be intimidated by its unique nature. Yes, it comes in a finely ground powder, and yes, it often creates a beautiful froth when whisked properly, but you can also effortlessly just stir it into hot water with a simple spoon, or even blend it smoothly into your favorite morning smoothie if that's an easier and more convenient option for you. The overarching goal here is simply to get those beneficial polyphenols into your system. This mindful mid-morning sip acts as a gentle yet powerful signal to your body: protect, renew, and support. If you appreciate a small contemplative ritual in your day, this can become a truly beautiful one. Take a moment to sit down, take a deep, calming breath, and sip slowly, allowing it to be a brief moment of serene calm and personal reflection in your often busy day. And while you are consciously savoring that moment, your body is quietly and efficiently activating its stem cells, diligently supporting your gut health, gracefully calming internal inflammation, and wisely guiding those fat cells to behave in a healthier, more balanced way. After your lunch, consider switching to something a little different and equally beneficial. Oolong tea or pu'er tea are truly wonderful choices for this time of day because they actively support and enhance your digestion. These fermented teas, in particular, help your gut efficiently process the food you've just consumed, and they introduce live, beneficial bacteria that help keep your vital microbiome strong and resilient. A healthy gut is certainly not just about avoiding bloating or indigestion. It's profoundly and directly tied to your entire metabolism, your robust immune system, and even your overall mood. So that calming cup of tea after lunch is far more than just a pleasant habit. It's a wise and comprehensive health strategy. If you are typically a coffee drinker and find yourself needing an afternoon pick-me-up, make that your mid-afternoon boost. But here's a vital key to maximizing its benefits. Consciously skip the added sugar. Forgo those artificial flavored syrups. Keep it profoundly simple. Opt for black coffee or perhaps a modest splash of milk if that's genuinely your preference. The chlorogenic acid and the other rich polyphenols in coffee are performing the heavy lifting for your health here. You certainly don't want to inadvertently undo those powerful benefits by loading it up with excessive sugar, which dramatically spikes your insulin levels and explicitly tells your body to store fat instead of actively burning it for energy. And if caffeine unfortunately makes you feel jittery or keeps you awake at night, simply choose decaf. You'll still generously receive all those powerful antioxidant and protective benefits. Throughout the entire day, maintain a consistent habit habit of sipping water, cold water if you can manage it, to activate that brown fat. But even room temperature water is perfectly fine and immensely beneficial. Hydration truly is one of the most consistently underestimated tools we possess for maintaining vibrant health and vitality as we age. It keeps your precious blood flowing smoothly, your countless cells communicating efficiently, your hardworking kidneys filtering properly, your skin glowing radiantly, and as I mentioned earlier, it powerfully supports your metabolism in ways most people simply never think about. If plain water feels a bit too boring for your taste, try adding a refreshing slice of lemon, a few crisp fresh mint leaves, or brew a large pitcher of iced green tea and keep it readily available in your fridge. The goal is to make hydration easy, enjoyable, and sustainable. Remember, consistency, not unattainable perfection, is the ultimate goal. Now here's the crucial understanding I truly want you to internalize. Each one of these simple drinks, water, various teas, coffee, is actively sending a profound and specific message to your body. And that consistent, empowering message is this: repair, don't store; renew, don't decay; burn, don't hoard. Your body is remarkably listening. It is inherently designed to listen, but it critically needs to hear that precise message consistently, day after day, week after week. You are not striving for a superficial, quick fix. You are consciously building a new, healthier normal for yourself. And that new normal, nurtured diligently over time, gradually becomes the unwavering foundation of a healthier, significantly stronger, and profoundly more resilient you. I also want to address a very common thought that might be gently lingering in your mind. Perhaps you're thinking, this all sounds truly wonderful, but I've honestly tried many things before, and nothing ever seemed to genuinely work for me. Or perhaps you're quietly contemplating, I'm simply too old for this kind of change to truly make a meaningful difference in my life. Let me be unequivocally clear with you on this point. Your body is never too old to respond positively to thoughtful care. Your remarkable stem cells do not simply disappear with age. They are still diligently there, still incredibly capable, still patiently waiting for the right and consistent signals to activate their full potential. Yes, it's true that things can often feel like they slow down a bit as we get older. And yes, it might sometimes require a little more conscious effort, but the scientific evidence is absolutely crystal clear. The thoughtful choices you consciously make today truly matter. They profoundly matter tomorrow, they will matter next month, and they will significantly matter 5, 10, or even 20 years from now. I have personally witnessed individuals in their 70s and 80s embrace these remarkably simple changes, adding in beneficial teas, consciously drinking more water, wisely choosing whole, unprocessed foods over overly refined ones, and they experience their energy vibrantly return, their chronic inflammation noticeably drop, and their waistlines gradually shrink. This wasn't achieved because they embarked on some extreme, punishing diet. It happened simply because they thoughtfully gave their bodies precisely what they truly needed to heal and thrive. And that, fundamentally, is what we are profoundly discussing here. We are not engaging in a battle against your body. We are instead working harmoniously with it. We are respectfully supporting the magnificent biological systems that are already intricately in place, the very systems that have faithfully kept you alive and functioning brilliantly all these wonderful years. We are simply giving them a much-deserved and gentle boost. One final, yet crucially important thing I want you to wholeheartedly know: this journey isn't about striving for unattainable perfection. You are undoubtedly going to have days when you genuinely forget to drink your designated tea. You're inevitably going to have moments when you naturally reach for something sweet or salty or wonderfully indulgent. And that, my dear friend, is perfectly, completely okay. Life is meant to be savored and lived authentically, not rigidly controlled and obsessively measured. What truly matters most is the overarching, consistent pattern you establish. What truly matters is that, more often than not, you are consciously making choices that actively support and nurture your health and well-being. That's it. That is the entire elegant strategy. Small, consistent, deeply supportive choices that cumulatively add up and create immense positive change over the passage of time. So here's my heartfelt invitation to you. Tomorrow morning, start simple. Begin with just one generous glass of invigorating cold water when you first wake up. Follow that mid-morning with one comforting cup of green tea or matcha. That's it. Just those two mindful things. Take a moment to truly notice how you feel. Pay close attention if you perceive a little more energy, a subtle increase in mental clarity. Then, once that routine feels easy and natural, gently add in the next piece. Perhaps it's a refreshing iced tea after your lunch. Maybe it's wisely swapping your sugary afternoon snack for a clean cup of black coffee. Build this beautiful routine gradually. Allow it to organically become an intrinsic part of your daily rhythm. And always remember, with every single sip you take, you are doing far more than simply drinking a beverage. You are sending powerful, direct instructions to trillions of your own amazing cells. You are actively telling your diligent stem cells to repair valuable tissue, not to simply store excess fat. You are explicitly telling your metabolism to vigorously burn energy, not to conserve and hoard it. You are, in essence, telling your magnificent body that you are wholeheartedly on its side, that you are listening attentively, that you are compassionately giving it precisely what it needs to do, what it naturally does best, to heal, to renew, and to keep you vibrantly going strong for many more wonderful years. Your body was never fundamentally designed to break down and surrender to age. It was ingeniously designed to adapt, to rebuild, and to constantly regenerate. And the profound fact that you are here, presently listening to this, actively learning about these vital insights, means you are already more than halfway there. You are already wisely asking the right questions. You are already proactively seeking ways to feel better, to live better, and to age with greater grace and vitality. And that thoughtful mindset, that openness to new possibilities, that genuine willingness to try, that, my dear friend, matters more than anything else. So tomorrow, before you automatically reach for that quick, often unsatisfying snack or yet another expensive, perhaps unnecessary supplement, consciously start with that one simple drink, the one that can profoundly help regrow your vital stem cells, powerfully burn away stubborn, unwanted fat, and reignite your body's intrinsic, natural ability to heal itself from the inside out. It has been patiently sitting there in your kitchen all along, waiting for you to truly see it for what it genuinely is. Not just a simple beverage, but a potent tool, a clear signal, a daily reset button for your most precious asset, your health. If this conversation has opened your eyes to something wonderfully new, do me a simple favor. Please tap that like button so that countless others can also discover this life-changing information. Subscribe to this channel so you won't miss what truly exciting knowledge is coming next, because we are truly just getting started on this incredible journey together. And please, drop a heartfelt comment below. Tell me, what powerful drink are you consciously choosing to start your day with tomorrow? Are you a dedicated green tea person, an adventurous matcha enthusiast, a devoted coffee lover, or are you going to bravely try that simple cold water challenge first thing in the morning? I genuinely want to hear from you. Your personal story matters. Your vital health matters. And I am sincerely here to respectfully walk this path with you, one thoughtful cup at a time. Your next sip might just be the one that truly changes everything for the better.